Hello students, welcome to your computer class. So I hope all of you are good. As in the previous class, we have continued our chapter 4, which is the chart in MS Excel. So in that we have seen few of the other features of Excel charts. So let us see them, then we will move to the next topic. So before this, we have seen the different types of chart, then how to change the type of chart. If there is an existing chart, we can change that chart to any of the other style. For example, if there is a, suppose you have created a bar chart, if you want to change that bar chart to the line chart or pie chart, so this can be done by following these steps. So whatever the chart you have created, after selecting that, we will go to the design tab, and in the design tab we will find change chart type. So by clicking on the change chart type, we get this change chart dialog box, and from here we can choose the desired chart which we want to change, then click on the OK button and the existing chart will be changed to the new one. Clear? So this was the very easy. We have done all of these for changing from one to another. Then also the same option we can get, you can see here in the update your knowledge. So whatever the existing chart you have, if we'll right click on that, we will get the option there also for change chart type. Clear? So by doing that process also we will get the same dialog box, and from there we can also change. Next we have seen changing the style of the chart. So how to change the style of the chart? Whenever we design any chart, there are various options in those chart styles. So for any of the type of chart, bar chart, pie chart, there are various appearance of the chart. Clear? So that they are called as the chart style. So this chart style is also present in the design tab. Clear? So in the ribbon area we can choose the different appearance of the that chart, so that will be the part of a different style. So here you can see these are the steps. When you go to the design tab in the ribbon, we will get the different chart style group. From there we can also click for the more option, in that we will have the different other appearances. So from there we can choose any of these. Now next one was how to change the layout. So in the layout, whatever is the different elements of the chart, they are part of that. So if you want to add some extra elements to the existing chart, we have the chart layout option. Clear? So this also is present in the design tab. Let us see this quickly in the software window also. So if I come here in the software, this was the table which we have created earlier. So let us first choose the table and try to design a chart. So we will go to insert tab. In the insert tab, let us choose any of the chart type. So here we are. Now for this existing chart, if you want to change the chart type, what we will do? So we have the design tab. In the design tab we have the chart type option, and from here we can click any of the other chart type. So for example, from the column chart, if I am changing to the bar chart, here I have selected bar chart, and now you can select any of these from here. So let us select a bar chart. Now you can see the existing column chart is now transformed into bar chart. Again, if you want to change to any of the other, we can change back to the column chart. So here I have selected the 3D column chart. So here it is. Clear? So these are the different chart type. Now for the different chart types, we have these chart style. Here in the chart style group, you can see these are the different chart type. If you want to change the appearance of any one of these, so we can choose from these. So here the appearance is now changing. So this was the different chart style. Now one more feature we have, that is changing chart layout. So if we want to include some extra elements in this chart, so we have this option. So you can see, if I choose any of the other layout, so here you can see the now this chart is having different other elements along with the column or the chart area. In the plot area also we have the tabular representation of few of the things. So right now, as our table is small, so that's why it has been included. Otherwise, if it had been a larger table, then that could not be accommodated in a single chart. Clear? So this way we can choose any of these layouts from here. So here you can see the values are also now written on this. Clear? So now this was all which was covered in the previous classes. Now coming to the book once again. So we have seen how to change the layout, how to apply the different styles. Now next topic is adding title to a chart. So we all familiar that what a title means. Title means whatever the axis is there, x-axis or y-axis. If you want to write any term on these, that what the values they are denoting, so that can be written on the axis, or a common title for the chart, this can be written here as a chart title. So we will see how to include these chart title. So let us first read. You can add title to the x-axis and y-axis on the chart to identify your chart data. The x-axis is the horizontal value displayed and y-axis is the vertical value displayed in the chart. So we all know that the horizontal axis is the x-axis, this one is the x-axis, and the vertical axis is the y-axis. So here if you want to write something, we can write. So what are the steps? Click on the layout tab on the ribbon, then click on the axis title button. Clear? So here we have the layout tab, and in the layout tab we have the axis title. Clear? So when you click on the axis title button, we will get the types. Clear? Like horizontal axis title or vertical title axis. So we can choose these axis option from here. Let us try to do these steps. So if I come to our chart once again, so before this let us change this chart to a normal one, so that we can it will be more better to understand the things. So if I change this to something, now the chart style we can choose from here. So if I change the chart style, and if I change the chart style to any of the other, here we have the different appearance of this. Okay, so suppose let it be. Now if you want to change the chart style also, we can. Clear? Now let us try to add a chart title. So for adding the chart title, there is a common chart title here, so that is the term for the whole chart title. If you want any axis title, here we have the option that was in the chart layout. But if you want to include externally in some of, if I choose this layout, or if I choose, there are various other layouts also where by default it is not present there. So okay, so suppose this one is the where we don't have the axis titles. So if we want to include the axis title, let us see how we can include. So for that we will go to the layout tab, and in the layout tab we have axis title. Clear? So in the axis title you can see we have the horizontal axis title and vertical axis title. Clear? So we can choose any of these. So if I choose horizontal axis title, we have the two options, none and title below axis. So if you want to include, we will click on the title below axis. So here is the axis title. So here we can see write that these are the names of the customer, or you can write like customers, or according to the data we can choose the title. Then we can make it in large. We can choose the font of these from the normal home tab, and we can uh, format these. We can change the appearance of this. In the same way, if you want any title to be present on the y-axis, again we have the chart title, and let us click on now on the vertical axis title. Now this vertical title is, if it is vertical title, we can click on this. Now you can see that this axis title is like this way. So there are various other appearances. So right now it is vertical title. If you want that to be in a vertical way, here this is the another way. Then we have one more which was there, that is the rotated title. Clear? Means whatever the way of the uh, values, the similar is the direction of that. So suppose now I want to write something, so we can write. So here we can write the item purchased or something similar terms. So here we have written item purchased. Clear? So this way you can see, let us enlarge this little bit, that we have added the axis titles. In the same way, if earlier we have the chart title, if it would not have been there, we have the option for chart title in the layout. Clear? So right now it is above chart already. Clear? So this way we can include the chart title and the axis title with the existing chart which you have created, and we can modify these, the different direction of those, as we have seen for the y-axis. So this way the axis title has been added. Now the same is in the book. So whatever the axis title you want to choose, whatever the direction we can we can add. So these were all the steps. As you can see, step number 5, you can replace the placeholder text with your own title text. So whatever the text we want to include in this chart, we can include here. Then you can click on anywhere outside the selected title to deselect the title. So after the title has been included, we can click anywhere outside of that title box, and then it will be deselected. Now next steps were the same. Now this was about adding the title. We have seen both the horizontal title and the vertical axis title, as well as the chart title. Clear? Now coming to the next topic, that is smart chart. Clear? How we can insert a smart art chart. So let us first understand what a smart art is. So whenever we make some presentation, whenever we are making any thing which can be presented to a very group of people, so there sometimes we need some predefined shapes. Using that, our presentation will be more better, or you can accommodate various types of data. Clear? So these will be something which is called as smart art. Clear? Let us see. A smart art graphic can be added to track the hierarchy of an organization or method or a workflow process, list or cycle. So here we have the different terms. For example, hierarchy of an organization. Clear? So suppose you are making any chart where we are denoting the step by step organization flow. For example, if there is a boss of the company or CEO or the founder, then we have the different departments of the company. Clear? So these departments will be below that. Then in a single department there will be different other departments. Clear? So this way, this type of representation is called as hierarchy. Clear? So for denoting the hierarchy level, we can use these smart chart. Other than that, if there is a workflow, suppose there is any a manufacturing form. So that will denote that how the different what are the different steps using which a product is manufactured. So step by step we will make the different steps, the different departments, and what all the functions being done. So this way the block and the different arrow will denote the step by step manufacturing process. So in the same way these type of things can be represented using the smart art chart. So in the same way, if there is any different list, multi list, and in that we can click and open those lists, or if there is any cycle to be represented. Clear? So these type of thing or values, where in these arrows also we will need to write any value, any text. So these all can be done using the smart art chart. Okay, we will see these, that how we can include, how can we write these things. So smart art chart, I hope you have also seen in the other softwares like PowerPoint in MS Word. Right now we will see how we can use this in MS Excel. So Excel shows you some shapes to which you can add your own text when you insert a smart art graphic. So whatever the different smart art we will add, according to that the different text can be chosen. So here are the steps using which we can insert this chart. So click on the insert tab, then click on the smart art button. So in the insert tab we will get this smart art button, then choose a smart art graphic dialog box appear. So this will be the dialog box which we will see. Then click on the type of the chart, click on a subtype of the chart. So we have the different types here, and for each of the type we have the different subtypes in this area. Then you can see the preview of the selected type here in this box, the preview box. Then click on the OK button. Clear? So these were all the steps, and a similar type of smart art will be included. So let us try to make and include any of these. So if I come to, let us make a new sheet. Now for inserting this we will go to the insert tab, and in the insert tab we have the smart art option. Let me show you. See here is the insert tab, and in the insert tab we are with smart art option. So here it is. Let us click on this. So if I click on this smart art, we will get this dialog box, and from here you can see we are having different types like list. Clear? And in these we are having the different subtypes of these. So if you want to make any list, so these are all the different options. Then process, if there is any process, multiple steps are there, you can choose any of these. Cycle, so according to the type of information which you want to present. Hierarchy, which we are earlier talking, that if there is a organization in which we have the different subtypes, this can be written. Okay, so let us choose any of these, and we can write few of the values here also. So if I choose, let us choose any one of this. Okay, so here suppose I am choosing this cycle one. So here you can see these are the now default text is written. Whatever the value you want to write, this can be written from these. To the left of this we have this, the type your text here. So you can see whatever the text we want to add, that is now selected. So suppose I am selecting the type of charts. So suppose the heading is type of charts. So we can include whatever the just topic we have completed. We can make a smart art for that. So the different types of chart, right now we are having 4, so let us write any 4. So column chart, then pie chart, column chart, pie chart, donut chart, radar chart. You can write any of these. One more. So you can see earlier there were 4. When I have entered one more, it is showing right now 5. So this way we can add more. If you will press the enter key, it will insert a more type here. Clear? So we can directly go here and we can write the text to this left area. Clear? So radar chart, pie chart, column chart, line chart, then others which are left are, we can write donut, then okay, spelling is incorrect. One more we can write, so column, line, radar chart, pie chart, donut chart, and let us write 3D surface chart. Clear? So this way we have written few of the different types of chart. So this is as we were talking about. So this way we can write the values according to the data which we want to represent. Clear? So you can see if a similar type of shape if you wanted to make, for that we will have to include a shape, different shapes, circles, and then we will have to write that. Now this is the option which we have to use a predefined shape. We have a smart art option using which only we will need to select the type of the chart and only the text which is required to be written in these areas, that is that can be written easily. Clear? So I hope now you can also make a new smart art. So this was a basic one. If again which we were talking about, the hierarchical, where you have the option to include hierarchy of any organization. So let me only show you the shape of a hierarchical one. So if I come to this, let us choose this type of anyone where we have multiple options. So if I drag it down, let me clear. So this one is, if you can see whatever, and not only this, if you want to change the design and format, you can see the design or format is also here in the smart art style as well as the layout. Clear? So you can change the layout from here also. Whatever the layout we want to use, we have the options for changing the layout of these. Clear? So and here we are with the different styles of these. So here you can see the appearance we can change from this area. So whatever the 3D effect are there, then there are some shadow effects. Clear? So using this we can change the appearance of these. So we have a 3D option, so let us choose this one. So whatever the text you want to write, again we have the blank text. Whatever the value you want to include, this can be included. Not only this, right now you can see at the top there is one, there are two types of this. So if you want to include one more, simply after writing any of these, if you press the enter key, we will get we can increase these values also. In a type subtype we can increase or add more for any of the types and subtypes. So this can be done very easily, as we have done in the this previous one for the types of chart. Earlier there was only 4, then we have made to add more 4, 5, 6. So this way whatever the smart art we will choose, we will get the different options related to that from this design and format tab. Clear? Now if you want to change the color of any of this, so suppose I am selecting this, Clear? So this is now selected. If you want to change the color, we have this color option. Clear? So here you can see, if you want to make this in multiple colors, we have these options. So now you can see that how beautiful, how much more attracting it is appearing. So we have these options using which we can add the colors. Clear? So this way the different representation, the different PowerPoints presentation, we can copy here the data from one place to another as well. So this way the different appearance, the different colors of these can be changed. So here you can see, if we change the color of this one also, we have the different appearance for these. So using these for the different labels, we can change the color accordingly. Clear? So I hope it is clear. You can try this, the smart art chart options for making the different, you can say, colorful smart art. Clear? So these were all the steps which are given here in the book also. So this way we can insert a different smart art chart. Now the same which we have done, the steps are denoted here as well. So let us read few of these. So Excel adds the graphic to your worksheet and displays the type you text here dialog box. So here is the type your text. Clear? Using which we can write the different text for these. So here you can see this is a layout which was chosen from the smart art selection from the dialog box, and then we get any of these save. Then from here, whatever the text as it is, and the different computer courses like hardware, software, clear, then various other courses we can write. So this way any of the smart art, any of these appearance can be chosen. Then whatever that text you have, you want to write, we can write from here. Then click outside the chart to view it. So when you click outside of the chart, you can see the view of that. You can format the smart art by using the smart art tools. Clear? So we have the different tools for formatting these color, the different text which we have seen. So for that we have the smart art tools. Now coming to the next, that is adding spark lines. So let us first discuss what are spark lines. So spark lines are actually, let us first read this. In Excel 2010, spark lines are tiny word size charts that can appear in a cell. It is very easy to create spark lines. Excel includes three types of spark lines, that is chart. Excel includes three type of spark line charts, which are line chart, a line which can be included in a line, then column, and win and loss. Clear? So actually whenever we make the chart, so sometimes we want some values to be represented in the table itself. Clear? So these spark line, if I show you, there is an example of this. So if I come to the another pages, so here you can see this is the example of the spark line. So whatever the value which is being denoted in these different cells, if you want to make it appear in the cell only, clear, so here it will be included in any of these cells. Clear? So this the different shapes which we are viewing in the table itself, they are called as spark lines. Clear? So the lines which denote the spark means it is whatever the up and down it is. So here it will be denoted with the small symbols. So this can be the line or the column, and win and loss. So there are three spark lines which can be included for any of the table. And as earlier we have seen the different types of charts. So but right now this chart facility is being provided in a cell itself. So about this topic we will continue from the next class, and then we will complete also the explanation of this chapter. and then we will have these exercise questions. So this is the last topic which is remaining. So let us try to do few of the questions like tick the correct answer, true false, and filling the blanks. Okay, we have the match the column also, so you can try question number 1 to 4 yourself. It is very easy if you have read the chapter thoroughly. All of the questions we have explained and gone through. So let us meet in the next class with the concept of sparkline, which is remaining. We will explain and see how this can be included in the chart, and then we will try to do the exercises. Before that, revise all the things which we have covered today. So today we have seen how to insert any smart chart, how to modify the things, then we have seen how to add the titles on x axis and y axis, or if you want to write the header of the chart, the chart title, so that can also be added, and the different other things like changing style of the chart, changing layout of the chart. So this all we have gone through. So try to read these things, and if you have the PC, you can practice these things, then you will learn more. So whatever the doubt, confusion you have, let us discuss in the coming online class and try to do the exercises. So thank you everyone.